Oof. My hair's fucking rough tonight. We want music so I can go do the last things. Alrighty. I believe we are good to go. Just need to boot up this game and we can get on into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in to another Fey Rave, apparently. I feel like this angle is not working for me very well. But again, there are a few that do. Should be a bit better. It's a little bit too far that way. That'll work. Alright. And this just needs to be raised up just a sketch. There we go. Now you can see all of this. Why you want to is beyond me. But that's neither here nor there. You're saying you're live. You are likewise saying you are live. Hey! Nice! Good for you, Black Cat. Hope it serves you well. I'll be honest, I need to get new into ISP. I've been meaning to for a while. Hopefully it will stop all the dropouts, because that is an issue. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. How you doing, Cat? This can get minimized, like I say there. Oh, I'm gonna open. Cool, yeah. I think we are all set up and ready to go. So, we are on 14. Tonight's objective, finish chapter 17. If possible, 18. I'm being rational. That's 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 4. 5 might be stretching. Oh, 4 might be stretching a bit. It still irks me a bit, like the sheer juxtaposition of this futuristic weaponry and ships. And I know this isn't the most futuristic of weaponry, but this definitely is. So is that.
From us? The makers didn't know
Not so much.
here. Hold your position.
Right, before we go in, nothing secret looking. No. Wait, what do we got? 1 weird stone, 3 rubies, 2 boosts, and 5 collectibles. And a bunch of cash, but... fuck I love this game. Sorry, not what I wanted. What are our side objectives? Damage 250 enemies with auto turrets. Chase and destroy 2 Hellfighter ships. We're gonna fly a dragon this level. Nice. All of them just some money. Kill all leader demons. Still gotta get the hunter for this. Is this no longer a... Ah. You're new? Can I steal your weapon, please? This guy very much. One extra left. Need health and or armor. Better if I can get them both. Not gonna lie here. Well, I was being careful with the internet. You use all 500 gigabytes. Yeah, that would suck. Alright, that was definitely an achievement-worthy fight. Alright, how do we get to this thing then? This will be here. Thank God for a fucking forest sword. That's our first secret area for the level. Do we have any more secret-y looking zones around here? Not what I want to do. Not that I can see. This looks like it was meant to be just a pretty straightforward, let's duke it out kind of place.
The church wants the Creed and Thera safely returned, and they're willing to help. According to the Makers, inside this tomb is a deity that will lead you to their location.
Why do I feel like we're about to make a scene?
That the Slayer alone take this mission. They trust no one else. I cannot disobey the church, but we'll be on alert.
This definitely has considerable energy. Hey, buddy's back. Right, I fucking love the fact that we're just feeding him a demon arm. Good dragon. Well, cheers. If I ever say no to riding a dragon, something's going wrong.
We need to wake it up. Makers have given us directions.
Targets identified. Locking coordinates.
Where are coordinates? Hordes. Just wanted to make sure. Actually, you know what? I think we need to stop worrying so much about collecting all the things and just finish this game. I can collect things in my own time. There is something down there. Oh, there's a toy up here. Cool. Alright. Now we're back. Did I just open something up? Looks like I kind of opened something up. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I don't like it. Oh, it's you. That's got to be a massive headache. Oh well. Nice. One arachnitron to the list. That's rude. Oh, we can get to that. Looks things that's this way. I can hear a boom, 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 boom. There you are. No, that's a heal. I get to you. I don't like it. Alright. I need to start punching guys so I can get more ammo. That would also help. Oh, that already is on this. Already on the spot. Cool. There's nothing down here. Definitely should count as. There you go. About to say, in what world have I not just got this secret area? Goodbye, fishies. Shotgun. Yeah. Do you just consider that a secret area? Donskis. Excuse me, sir. Look at this. That was a fucking comeback and a half. Really? You dropping already? We've been aiming up for 20 minutes. I need a game with less performance issues. You know, I also need some things to say when this kind of shit happens. But I got nothing. So, sucks to suck. I'm gonna go drink. Alright. Let's see if this works out. Well, I didn't lose too much at least. We have not gotten the secret. Actually, we have gotten the secret area behind it. It's still one of those. Nice and easy. Who's gonna beat down this guy? Really? No one is. That'll do it. I'm pretty sure I can just shortcut this. But I'm also pretty sure I'd regret it if I did, because there's going to be a good reward over here. Jesus. I love the fatalities on the leaders. 160 maximum profit. Which is realistically just insane. Nothing down here. Cache over here. Possibly something secret down here as well. Or this might just be the route they expect me to take. Sorry, I've lost the keycap around this one. critical. We got a little bit of armor. There's money over here. Really? You're dropping again? It hasn't been 8 minutes. How is it that my computer can't fucking do this? Right. I'm gonna drop the quality. See if that helps. This is bullshit. For the record. The quality of my computer should be easily enough to play this. Bullshit. Two views. Fuck, that's depressing. Right, let's just... We're on a custom amount. We're just gonna go to medium. No, fuck it. Let's go low. We will just scrap all quality. Hopefully now it won't be too much on my computer. Alright, we'll go over, we'll grab that codex. Even on the lowest quality, this is still a fucking nice looking game. It's obviously not as detailed. It's still a nice fucking looking game. I really wish my nose wasn't so stuffy right now. It's 9 degrees and I don't deal well with the cold. Surprisingly. Alrighty. We can head into our next zone then. Which I'm assuming is going to be up this bullshit. I don't have a nav marker, which is odd. Oh wait, there we go. Right, this is one of the parts of the level, isn't it?
You may now access the nearby stasis emitter.
I really hope that I haven't just accidentally gone the final way. That'd suck.
Vital signs rising.
I think I accidentally went the right way. thing there, and a big thing there. That big thing being our objective, for instance. New route. Always down for a new route. Heaven Splitter. Just electrocutes everything around him. Got it. No, we're gonna stick with the auto turret for now. Whoops. And then we want to go this way. There's definitely something in here. Yeah, there definitely does not look to be a way to get in there. We can swim. I feel like we've swum before, but this also definitely seems like it's new information. Rotate. It's terrifying there's a forearm that big holding onto something. It once almost died for it. This is fucked. Definitely not worth it. Right, I think that was the only secret down there. There is a little bit more money up this way, so. Over here? No. It seems to be there. I just hate how slow we are in the water. So, right, so we've got to go the other way by the looks of things. The ledge is on the left side, the money's on the left side, we have to go to the right side. So much better. And we don't even have to go back into the water to get back up. Love it. Not too bad. Around the right we have money and armor. Around the left we have nothing. Should have seen that guy coming. No, fuck that. Jesus. That's too many enemies. I'm okay with not fighting them right now. But also, upgrades. We can upgrade our shredder, which I don't care about, our accelerator, which I also subsequently do not care about. We will, however, upgrade the grenade launcher and subsequently the rocket launcher. Cool. Ah, damn it. Okay, shield wise, we can upgrade our auto turret. That'll do. We'll leave it as is, get some more stuff after. Alright, we're gonna run for that. Here. There we go, we kicked the shit out of him. That was close. That genuinely got a little bit too close on a couple of occasions. One, maybe two. Joe. Last one. Cool. wrong. I hope I am, but I genuinely don't think a shrine is worth that guy. You know? Alright, just gotta kill one more leader demon. We should also... Put in. Jesus. I don't even have enough of the upgrade I want. It's like a colossal schlong. Hey! We have full lives. That'll do it. Can we see anything else that's secret-y looking? We don't have 300 bucks. Load it up. Excellent. Another giant arena. I love this game, you gotta admit, it gets a little bit repetitive. The maps are kind of same-ish. That was just too quick. Alright, where's the boss monster? It's like, where's the leader? I definitely feel like there should have been a leader there. It's time to get the fuck out of here.
It's awake, but it can't free itself.
I also feel like we're 14 chapters in.
The makers say there is a powerful weapon here that can release the creature. We're marking it on your map now.
And we've just got the last weapon upgrade that we like, we got all the weapon slots in the pie. And we've gotten all of the rune upgrades for our shield. Oh, look. It's a path over here. That sure beats my idea of, hey, let's jump. Yeah, I can't think of any more new things we can get. We can just upgrade what we've already got. That sounds fun. Fuck. Alright. We gotta go up the There's nothing else in this room. After all that, there's no real reward. That's gotta be one of the least adorable ways that we've found so far. To be fair, we're comparing it to things like Serat, and honestly, these things look cooler. He's the worst one. Easily the worst one. It's him, then the witch, then the revenant. Actually, now that I look at him again, that's still pretty cool. I'll be honest, I want the Serat. Well, I want Serat and I want the Vagary. More than anything else, they're the two that I want. Nope, not dealing with your shit today. Why are you running away, bud? They're the only enemy in this game that runs. And I really appreciate it, because they don't run. They run until it's like a strategic time to attack. Because they're a team hunter, they're not a solo hunter. Like, that's a really cool little thing to add to this. Anything else? Yes. Here. Fuck him. Like... Damn it. Alright. Fuck those guys. I'm also fairly sure that we can get the final upgrade for my my auto turret sigil now. What do I have to aim this at? Oh, it doesn't matter where I aimed it. Am I the only one that saw that with a living thing? Like the whole thing was alive? Excuse me? We get a BFC instead of BFG. Nice. That's disappointing, but it is a fair trade. So 3 is our maximum. I'm not exactly sure what I'm meant to be doing right now. Go up here, there's apparently a thing, but I think it's just money. Yes, just money. And no enemies spawning. Ah, there we go. Okay, we don't need to worry about ammo. There's nothing left to shoot. We don't have to worry about shielding if there's nothing left to shoot us. Alright. We're full health. I really ain't mad about this shit. I was half expecting us to pull this thing out underwater.
What happens if this creature...
There's no difference between a harpoon and a crossbow,
We have no
boys.
choice.
Where are we? What do you got for me? It's insane that it's still the first level of the night. Fuck just hit me? Landmines. The fuck was that? There's a wall of red up ahead and I do not appreciate it. Not at all. Still a little bit of dust underneath us. We'll just go back and grab it. But can't get to it because we need to be on the other side. Of course. That'll work. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm just beating the shit out of you guys. That's what I want. There we go. Let's portal you back upstairs. That seemed very rude. Rather uncalled for. Miss some money. I don't care about the collectibles. Money's still gonna make me stronger. And a BFC ammo as well. I'm not gonna complain about that. Hoping this is the right way. I can be very lost right now and I would have no idea.
The final safety switch is ahead. Ready for release of Titan-class entity.
Once through the rift, you should pick up the Creed signal. When you find them, the Makers will guide you to an exit.
You know, I wanted to get through 3 or 4 levels tonight. We're getting through these and then we're called in. You don't see a good flashback very often. It's basically just Neon Genesis and Attack on Titan. They did call it the old one, but still, it's fucking Cthulhu. What in the actual fuck? We just summoned Cthulhu. Why? Why did we just summon Cthulhu? I don't care. Yeah, no, we're gonna call it there. That was fucking weird. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that sub button down below. We'll be back sometime in the next couple of days. But heck, I've been Fate, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time.